Hey, Awesomes, how's it going? Sorry it's been so long since I've been able to get a video to you this week. Um, I live in Jeroy, right here on campus, and we've had no air conditioning this week, and it's caused Wi-Fi issues in the building and a bunch of other things. And I've tried to come over here a few times I'm at the Student Center, so I've tried to come over here a few times to try to cut some videos, but been too noisy and difficult to get a good video done. So it's Saturday morning. There's hardly anybody here. I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to talk loud enough over some of the background noise, so I apologize for that. But I did want to get this video out to you and discuss what's due Sunday night. We've got a blog post that I'm going to ask you not to put on your blog, so I'm going to kind of walk through that with you if that's okay. So hope you all are having a good week. And so let's see what's going on for Sunday. So you guys are still working on your websites and stuff, and as I said in my last video, I'll take a look at those closer over the next couple of weeks and start providing you more feedback with those. So for Sunday night, you'll submit your final draft of your WikiHow instructions, and again, that is just going to be the link to your WikiHow page. And then we're going to make this transition, as I spoke a little bit in the previous video, about going from kind of closing the everything we've done so far, projects 1 and 2, the resume cover letter, the WikiHow instructions and everything. We're going to kind of, as of Sunday night, we'll be kind of done with those. You guys are submitting those. And then we're going to kind of turn the corner. Now we're going to work, pretty much spend the rest of the semester on this group project, project 3, the project plan assignment, write a research paper, feasibility study. There's some different choices, and we'll talk about those. But read the project plan assignment description, read Anderson, and then here's the initial brainstorm of project ideas that I want you to use. So let's scroll down and look at this. So we've got two things here. I think I mentioned this in the last video where I wasn't sure if the two-component report was here, but if you click on this, this will give you some sort of an idea of the kind of project and the kind of options that you have. And the project description does give you kind of an idea of whether or not you can do it individually or team, and I'm definitely going to do this with team. So we're definitely going to do this as a group project, and then we're going to kind of sort these out through these brainstorming ideas, and we'll kind of narrow down, and we'll be discussing a lot more back and forth next week about these project ideas, what makes a good project idea, but we want to get some brainstorming kind of started this weekend. So let's look real quick at the description. I've updated this. I know that I received a few emails earlier about this, about where to put blog 6, this post, and how you do the feedback, and so I'm going to discuss that with you here in a moment. But let's look at this real quick. Develop at least 3 possible ideas for your two-component report. That's why I put the two-component report on there, so you kind of give you some sort of an idea of what you might be thinking about. Number of the ideas, give some description of what you would have to do to complete the report. Try to give as much detail as possible. Details. Technical communication, as many of you probably starting to kind of get that sense, a lot of my feedback will have to do with more specificity. We need more details. We need more information. The best projects are based around problems that students have real access to information about. So in other words, if you can find something here that's local, that you can actually interview some people and talk to some people, get some primary research, not all. This isn't going to be all armchair / Google research. We're going to need to really speak to some people locally. It doesn't have to be necessarily at Wayne State University, but you need to be able to access some people locally. This problem might arise from your workplace or from a local organization which you are part. Alternatively, it may have something to do with Wayne State. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. It's more important is the fact that perhaps whatever group that you end up in is that there's a good conglomeration of people that can have access to additional sources. And then I add here, look at page 626 of Anderson for some ideas about projects. So on page 626, he gives an idea and then a really good detailed explanation of some of those projects and what they might look like. You may not write about campus parking, so just take that off your list. And then when you post this, and we're going to post this in the forum section, kind of like we did the peer review, and I'm going to show you where the link to that is here in a second. So respond. So once you post for Sunday night, and then you'll have till Wednesday and I want you to go read at least 4 of your peers' ideas, and I want you to focus on some constructive feedback. Tell them which ideas, which idea or ideas are strong. Give them suggestions on what to explore in the different ideas. So I really want to start to engage in a conversation, and so that gives me something to look at to find out what kind of ideas are kind of standing out that more people might want to do, and then we'll work on some sort of a grouping process. I don't necessarily want to be dictatorial and say you have to be a part of these groups, but I definitely want to do something where you have some choice in the matter, if that makes sense. So you can kind of decide what kind of group, which topic or subject or idea that you want to explore more. So we're going to try to. This is can be a little bit of a challenging process, but we'll work through it. Okay. All right. So that's the idea. So you post. Okay. So just real quick, you post your idea by Sunday night to the forum section here on Blackboard, not to your blog, to the forum section here on Blackboard. Then between Sunday night or Monday morning or whatever and Wednesday night, you will respond to 4 of your peers' ideas, giving them feedback. So we'll have all this discussion kind of all in one place as opposed to our individual blocks. So, all right, so let's go back to week 6 here and take a look here. So that was that. Here's the 2-component report. And here's obviously where you will submit your WikiHow instruction set for Sunday night, right? Again, as it says right here, only submit a link to those instructions to this assignment. So here's blog post number 6 and feedback. Should look familiar to you, right? So this is a forum section, all right? So you will create a thread, and when you hit create thread, that is where you will get the you'll get the description right here, okay? And so then you'll put your maybe put your name or something in there, similarly to kind of what we've been doing. Kind of follow maybe that that kind of nomenclature, if you will, or hierarchy, where you put in your name right there for this week so everybody knows it's you, all right? So you'll do that, type in your ideas, and then, as it says here, you'll be able to come back, just kind of like the forum section we did before where we provided feedback, and we'll provide feedback again this week. So, so that is that. Okay. I know that's seems a little it's a little different than what the original blog post that you might have been thinking about for this week. So hope I made that clear. But if you have any questions or concerns about how that's going or whatever, just please do let me know. And I think my air conditioning in our building and everything is supposed to be fixed this weekend. So hopefully next week will be hopefully a little smoother. So thank you for your patience as always. I appreciate you guys. All right, have a good weekend. Let me know if there's anything I can do.